One play, and now Holmberg. Is he going to try and take a shot? Dumps it to Durant. He's got some help in front inside the 10, and he got...
Baldonado, the guy to watch up front. They're going to try and run it again.
ESPN, as you saw, had him the number 8 quarterback in the country, the number 1 player in the state of Connecticut. Ross chopped down.
Hope on the jet sweep. Trying to turn the corner, escapes the tackle of Wright. He's holding it here to throw on the run. Billy Bob Humphreys with the catch. Before about a yard deeper than most play.
Durham to air it out again. Down the sideline. Complete. Brian Sawns is left.
1st and 15 after the penalty. Dokes going to test that left side, and he is tripped up by out.
Game occurred. I mean, the Cincinnati team has run the table. They deserve some respect.
Dokes goes ahead for just a couple yards.
Fake to Carroll, roll out right. Pratt again going to tuck it and keep it himself. Unable to get away.
Tigers surely going to miss Davis today. This season, believe it or not. Newman, time to throw. Here's it out here to Hinton. Trying for the sideline. He's taking.
This is where you need to run against this front.
Run they will. It's Jefferson brought down by the
line in the game. McKay rolling out. Finds Person. Upended. The ball is out.
The football around. Empty backfield now for Tagovailoa. Swings it left. Quick hitter and a good defensive.
Unbelievably good job, and they play together as a team on both sides of the ball.
You know, and we haven't even mentioned Sean and Todd. You know, we doesn't he?
Nah, he runs the ball hard. He saw it on 3rd and 1.
Schrader. With 135 for Sean Tucker. Not much.
Paul Chris philosophy, he loves the 1980s and 90s. Maybe in every way, relaying the plays. This isn't going to get anything. There's a flag.
Certainly run with some physicality, too. It's been a long time coming to Nevada football games and rooting for the Wolfpack. Get tackled. A big kick return touchdown for Savon Scarver, the difference. Out of the backfield, Rivers gets undercut by
Hooker flips it. Sampson out of the backfield, and he is chopped.
Mass game to help fill the gaps, and they'll end up with an 8-game regular season.
Kirk motions into the backfield, and it's an option type look. They're going to throw it back to Kirk. One-on-one, can't break the tackle.
ECU, they just kind of hung around and then won it in the 4th quarter. To the outside, that is complete. Good Josh Vane.
Look at the quick throw and immediately hit and thrown down.
On this offense early.
Wells going to keep it right side. Terrific play coming up.
Now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot to this program. He's certainly invested plenty.
Johnson has all day and dumps it off out of the backfield. And stands Price. It's a little different up there.
Either one confusing for Birds. Pass out of the backfield is caught.
Over to throw, and free. And Wake Forest pound.
King on 2nd down, spins out, gets it to Harris. Harris cuts back at the 20 and then is taken.
Not out there so fast. Straight handoff. Sun Devils have that one read as well.
They'll throw the tight end, Tiavasua.
3-man rush on 2nd and 11. quickly to the outside and taken down.
And rubs to help, but Kellen Mond, get the ball in your hand and be accurate with it.
Spiller behind the line, down he goes. Cordell fly. With 11 and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. Mond back to work from his own 8-yard line. Spiller cuts it back and gets tripped up right near the line of scrimmage. The ball.
2nd and 9. Bigsby tries to bounce it to the outside, and he is tackled for
80. Redshirt freshman is in to the right of Mitchell, but it's 3rd and 8, and that pass is in.
He's in the backfield to the left of Daggy. That's right in motion. He's got the football, and he is chopped down after about.
Levis is left. Will with the quick throw to Wan'Dale Robinson, and Robinson is tackled by DJ.
Starts in the shotgun with Bijan Robinson next to him. And it's play action and a throw out to the flat. Joshua Moore with a gain.
Blitz coming again. Wilson finds Rick.
On this Virginia Tech team, but could not escape a die there after a loss of 5. Now he'll dump it off. This is Holston. He is upended.
So another strength for Texas A&M.
2015, that receiving core is Carson carries for 2.
Right, that has
You got to throw it to the back pylon. Let your guy have a chance or no one.
So leading 17-0. They go to a reverse. TJ Pledger gets. Here it's a 10-point game now. Jaden Hazel.
Have Auburn and Alabama among the 4 teams in the playoff. A one-loss Alabama team.
Able to play here today. Anderson fakes the handoff. Oh, big hit there, delivered. They weren't fooled at all. Big stick delivered by DeCorian. Good read. Amari. Dogs with only 2 down linemen. They get it in the flat, and no chance to make a play. Flying up.
Wirtz looking to his left. J.D. King, he connects. On first down, they go back to him. Gets
Quickly to Crowder. Crowder finding room, changes direction, then a terrific hit by DeShazer.
They can do some damage, need to get the ball in their hands.
Caught, shell, and he is planted at the 15. DeShazer Everett, the captain.
Textbook tackling right here. Watch the positioning, shoulder around the waist, you wrap him up. Well done by Everett.
He's the speediest of them all. He gets the handoff.
Nice.
Nice tackle, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thompson in motion, the fake to him. Armstrong will keep a design quarterback run, and a nice job reading the play by Devin.
Toss on first down, and they will run, and this is their go-to back.
For Ball State. Here's Plitt, who threw the interception on the last drive.
The eye this time. Little receiver screen, pass complete.
In Lawrence. Go with that quick screen. Out to. That's the way you play it.
2nd and 10. McVitie kept it on the zone read and
coordinator, just 30 years old. Like you said, he's really leveraged his youth to connect with the players. They love him. Boy, what a hit on Hall.
Wear you down as the game goes along.
Daniels pulls it, and he is tripped up.
And LSU tied at 7. 1st and 10 Gators. From their own 21 as the second quarter begins with a pass in the flat to.
Now the sun comes out. See if it doesn't shine on Missouri's defense. A lot of room here. It's Whitehead. Logan Bonner gets the start here in the second half. And he'll give it to Perry, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage.
Only had 3 catches coming into this game.
Hartman wants to go down the field. Nothing's open. Instead, he uses the safety valve. And
None so far today. They bring a blitz. It's a screen and well defended.
20. That's a big difference. Nichols going to bounce it outside. And he goes for about 7. Nice.
Defense, and Dave Aranda's really excited about it.
That is a lofty comparison. Here comes the blitz up the middle. Complete to the edge that time, but nothing doing. They can't have those guys dropping footballs. On the ground, Scotty Phillips. They're available.
Wide receiver screen, and it's Willie real wet.
Pimpleton motions. Lewis keeps it. Kobe Lewis outside. He is swallowed up.
You've got 47 seconds. Try and see if you can spring a big play.
Leary to the air. Amezi's wide open and can't get out.
That zone window.
There's a 4-man rush. Swing pass from the goal line.
And good job coming off the double team and get the next guy. Swing pass for Carroll. Could be a double pass, but he was stopped in the backfield.
This third quarter, and Cincinnati knows a score here, they can probably put the game away. Ritter. And a tackle.
His last game, we'll see how the shoulder injury affects his decision-making as well. Again, everybody's got an opportunity for an extra year of eligibility as Bell gets dropped on great.
Doty swings it out to Harris. Good.
16 for Desmond Ritter and the Cincinnati offense. Ritter's got plenty of time across the middle. Nice delivery to the tight end Wiley.
I feel certain Coach Moore was thoroughly impressed. And speaking of impressed, Luke shotgunned a Colbert last night while performing.
The two offensive linemen showing wheels out in front. Olsen with the fake. Has a receiver out in the flat. Nice tackle. And now UMass just on the outskirts of the 20. End around. That's got a big play opportunity in front of it. Upended at the 4-yard line. Melvin Hill
is the highest ranked. Trying to get to 6-0 for the first time in a long time. Sean Tucker.
21-yard line. Here's Cunningham. Quick throw the perimeter, and Smith.
Near side, nowhere to go again.
That expectation every single year.
The fake by Knight being flushed out. He's got a man. A huge hit knocks the ball away from Kirk.
And he got his eyes turned around and was able to peel off the deep coverage, get back in time to make that big hit to separate the ball from the receiver. And Todd, they're going to put this on a training reel. The officials.
And it is Letty Brown trying to get to the perimeter. And is taken down.
Throwing on first down. Jonathan Jiles, excellent tackle.
Out of the shotgun. Pistol formation, and they'll hand it off. Downing.
Western going for it. They've done it all game long. They motion Ramsey. This is not Ramsey. That's Lees, who can throw the ball, but he's going to be up. And a big play here after the timeout. 3rd down and goal. Swing pass on the right flat. And getting cut down at the...
This is Trent Penix. And Penix is hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
Aggie football, 6:37 in a 3-point game. Brandon Williams drilled as he gets to the 20.
We asked him, why'd you take the OC job at Kentucky? He didn't lie to us. He said, money. Why does anybody?
First pass, Bayless Jones Jr. on the outside. They love getting.
Brought the air raid offense with him and his offensive coordinator, Zach Kitley, as well. They come out throwing right away, get to the edge. That is one of the transfers as well, and Jarrett Stern. Allen, Rodgers, and Wilson are playing better. Yeah. It's surprising to hear you say that. So here's the Citadel after they come up with a...
Dominated by African-American athletes and minorities, but it's not represented that way in the coaching ranks. What a hit.
Boy, great coverage on that special teams.
Devon into the flats to Allie. Has some running room. Not enough.
Passing. A great start. Here comes the quick pitch. And that run close.
It's been wild. It's one of those days where you just see how difficult it is to go undefeated in college football this year and a year as Mechie has
turn for Joseph Parker. The Wyoming transfer gets upended at the 21-yard line.
They split him out as part of a three-receiver bunch, and blasted was Moore by Kerry Vincent.
Those are two guys that would have walked. Ian Pfeiffer as well. Would have been a second senior day, but he would have participated as well. Those guys declared out for the game, not able to participate.
Yeah, had a really good first half. Looked very competitive against Florida. Things kind of fell apart when Booker went out of that game last weekend, so the score kind of got away.
He's out for now. Play fake to Ottawa. Dubs has the touch, and it stops.
4 penalties for UNLV so far in this game. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go.
Shipper's in as the offset back as Mertz works out of the gun. And incomplete at the 35.
Amazing, and that is sniffed out.
Olsen will look to throw, trying to hit that wide out screen. Nothing doing.
Right now, they got to answer stop. They got to hold him to at least 3 here. To the wide side on the option play. Marable takes a
minute drive. Now look for like a little screen or a draw.
Swing it out. And the receiver. Marks in the backfield. They swing it outside. Spivey.
You need a big play just to have a chance at 3, and that's going to be a short game for Brown. They hand it.
Called Miles Murphy's name today. Finley back to throw. They're trying to set up a wide receiver screen, but it's read well.
See the draws and screens.
And a slant, and it's well short.
Better players. And that was a big-time throw. And that was a big-time hit.
And Syracuse, they open in the pistol. Kobe Pace was the running back. It goes out wide instead. And
coverage, receiver and quarterback on the same page.
After the run fake out wide, it goes to Bo Collins, and he's dumped.
Just looking to the sideline. Reevaluating the defense. Pressure up the middle. Blitz picked up. Levis trying to escape. And he dumps it to Robinson, who got cleaned at the
player. Yes, right. He's a receiver catching the ball. Doesn't have enough time to turn and make a football move, and then
It'll be second down for Ellinger. They've used that jet sweep action, and that is absolutely
3rd down and 9. Out of the backfield, and a big hit as Harper comes.
29 of Western Kentucky. Harris inside the 25. And he's tackled. Second down. It's Franklin who's tackled by.
Try and get some positive yardage. Now he's hanging out a little bit more, throwing the football.
Here's Tanksley. Tanksley gets tripped.
second down and 5. He'll throw a very similar pass this time, even better defended.
And Etling will pass. And it goes to J.D. Moore, who is...
Rodgers again, quick throw near side. That one's caught by Mitchell, but loose football. They're going to...
Bulldogs. Hayner's got time. Checks off over the middle, and the catch is made.
Wide for Keon Howard. Howard looks right, throws right, and he has himself a completion up to the...
This kid tunneled in vision-wise on what he needs to be seeing.
Using tempo, deep handoff to Coach.
And we'll show you why as the game goes along.
Play fake to Warren. It's quick out. And they go.
Yep. What an opportunity for Western Kentucky. Happy from his end zone, beginning the corner. Oh. Pass for Mitchell.
Fake it to him, rolling out. Connecting. That's the tight end, Jackson.
4 wide again for Kent State. Bradford.
Some kind, quarterback power. Instead, Narcisse will throw. McCormick
learn to manage it, but when you do it that way, it's going to be year 5 before you've got depth and you got juniors and seniors.
Big hit by simple yes, and he was ready to go.
So Bonner 2nd and 10, hit immediately after he throws.
Dad's been doing this for a while. Marty's a nice guy, so he's not going to want to offend my dad. I understand how this is going to shake out already. The deck is stacked against me.
Hatcher takes a hit there.
I'm in a 6-game winning streak for the Lumberjacks coming into today. Self. Oh, on target that time. Wrestling the ball away from his defender was Jeremiah.
Is a comeback team. I don't think they want to fall into a big hole against a level up.
Have that same stamina from playing every down. Now he has it, and it's producing.
Hanson chasing arms.
And Montre Braswell takes the kickoff for Missouri State. Tripped up just over the
line so far. 2nd and goal. Williams trying to own the record for himself with a 22nd touchdown.
It was a good free Mississippi, wasn't it? Jones still it. Pitches outside. Good tackle in space.
Methodical, trying to work that clock down and get some points before the half. And here comes the trick play. A couple of receivers get their hands on it, and Chimray DK is 1st and goal from the 9. Allen down to the 5.
Is just a warm personality and a fun guy. They drop it off here. Mizzou does trail on it 42-7.
Down in the red zone, going away from that in a critical situation here is now we see.
The give is to Rocco. Kicks it to the outside. Has the first down.
Jackson backpedals, takes it at the 15, gets buried right there in the slot to the bottom of your screen. A low snap for White. They set up a little screen, and it's blown up. Great tackle.